It should not be repeated once again. Okay, today what is happening? Those days, the Britishers, they came directly and they started ruling on us. They made us a slave. But today what is happening? We are technologically dependent on them. Okay, if you want anything, GPS system. Without GPS, you cannot do anything. Okay, so what the Indians are doing, IRNSS. Okay, so new satellite system where Indians will have their own GPS system. Okay, so like this, what is happening today? That we have to take care it does not repeat once again. Okay, so this is what it is. Fine. So now when it comes to a topic of history, it is divided into ancient, medieval and modern. Ancient, medieval and modern. Now in this modern, I will divide this into two half. Okay, the first is from 1757 to 1857 and next is from 1857 to 1947. So here 100 years and here 100 years. And before this, if you go 100 years, in 1600, two gentlemen, Sir Thomas Roe and William Hawkins, they visited the court of Jahangir, Prince Salim. They are visiting here in 1600. Slowly they are starting their business, and within 100 years they get a good hold on this, this business, and they started making money. And now they are into fight with the Indian rulers. Okay, by this time in Mughal emperors there are some issues going on. Okay, there are some persons those who are losing small battles. Okay, then you have something called as Indian kings. Okay, Indian kings are fighting among themselves. So making use of this opportunity vacancy, they started coming in. Okay, this is one thing. So what is now? See, if you are preparing for AFCAT or another examination, I can directly go with the chronology and what happened, what not happened. But here in UPSC preparation, when it comes to CDS, CAPF, or any other examination, your preparation should be in a different direction. For example, here, if I say, how many of you know Chidambaram? Chidambaram means not the Congress minister at present. I am talking about the person, freedom fighter. Yes, Nikhil, do you know? You don't know. Okay. So, can anyone tell me a very great freedom fighter from Kerala? A very great freedom fighter from Tamil Nadu. Otherwise, let us go here. A very great freedom fighter from Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland. Can you tell me? Can you tell me a great freedom fighter from Jammu and Kashmir? Yes? No, he was not a freedom fighter. He just like in the end, he okay. But now if you see the most of the state here, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Orissa, okay, then you have West Bengal, okay, West Bengal, and yeah, Rajasthan, okay, and this is the only place, the Deccan, the central part of India, where the action against these Britishers, where it was very strong. Understood? But here down south, the impact was not there. 1857 revolt, we are going to see that now. 1857 revolt, Rani Lakshmibai, Jhansi Rani from north. Okay, Tatya Tope from Maharashtra. Okay, Nana Sahib from Maharashtra. Then you have these guys, Kunwar Singh. All these are from BR. Why this 1857 revolt did not impact down south? During that time also here there was British rule. Okay, presidency, three presidencies were already set up. So why 1857 revolt did not take importance here? Even after 1857, why this South India or the Northeast India could not, they did not participate much in the Indian freedom struggle? These are the kind of question asked. Okay, next, what about the people? Okay, tribals. Okay, where the tribals were so strong. These are the kind of question. Then social reform movements, temple entry movement, language politics. Okay, so this is how you have to study your history for your UPSC examination. Quickly, first I'll tell you the chronology, what happened, what is the story and all, and then let us try to understand each thing in detail. Okay, Subhash Chandra Bose, all these people are, you told Mangal Pandey, they're all from this area only, Bihar and Bengal. We will not see much of the freedom fighters, but they have contributed. Okay, they have contributed. Today I'll tell you what is the contribution of Tamil Nadu, Sangolli Rayanna, Chittur Rani Chennamma. Okay, who is there? Okay, then we have Obane. Who is that? Yeah, Oneke Obama. That recently there was controversy, right? So that kind of people will see. Okay, then from Tamil Nadu we have who is that? One lady, one freedom fighter, very famous. Yeah, Velu Nachiyar is there. Okay, this is modern history. In ancient, if you go, The contribution of women. See, if I ask you the contribution of women in history, this could be a group SSB topic in GD. Otherwise, your essay topic in CAPF or civils. Now, what happens? The contribution of women. Go back to ancient. Okay, ancient. In Sangam literature, we have a lady called as Abayar. Correct? Abayar. Many North Indians, they don't know who is Abayar. What is her? What she is going to do. But here in Sangam literature, it plays a very important role. Okay, then South Indians, they don't know who is Mirabai. Kone Mirabai? Yes, tell me. Yeah, Darima Mirabai. Yeah, not Mirabai Channu. I'm not asking about Mirabai Channu. Yeah? Yes, all Krishna songs, devotee of Krishna. So Mirabai on one side, ancient, okay, books and authors, medieval history. What is the contribution? Then from Manipur there is one lady called as Rani Gandhi. Okay, Rani Gandhi. Now today we'll see who gave this title Rani. It was Jawaharlal Nehru. Rani Gandhi from Manipur, when she was just 20 years old, she fought against the Britishers. Okay, she fought against the Britishers and she continued to join Indian National Congress and she was doing her job, a very good job. When India became independent, this Jawaharlal Nehru, he called her as Rani. The title was given Rani and she was made as one of the minister. Okay, she was made as a member of parliament. This is what her achievement is. Okay, now you know there is a leader called as Borfukan. How many of you know Borfukan? Okay, let me talk about Lachit Borfukan. I'll give you the complete name. Okay, Lachit Borfukan. Suppose if I give you another name, Bhupen Hazarika. Tell me who are these people from which state I am referring to? Bhupen Hazarika, Lachit Borfukan. Okay. Now OTA, NDA, IMA, AFA, any academy, when you are on the merit rank 1, you will get sword of honor. Correct? You get a sword and that is called as what? Sword of honor. Right? Now in NDA, National Defense Academy, the boys, the person who is rank 1 in merit, okay, the person who is rank 1 in merit, he gets this sword of honor in the name of Lachit Borfukan medal. That medal is called as what? Lachit Borfukan. Now, who is this Lachit Borfukan? He is from Assam. He is from Assam. Now, what happened? This Chinese, okay, the Chinese tribe, they were attacking this Assam and Arunachal Pradesh again and again, and he belonged to Ahom dynasty. This Ahom dynasty in future returns to Assam. The name is given as no English people, they came and they could not pronounce Ahom. They called it as Assam. Then from here we'll continue with the story of Assam Rifles. Okay, now Assam Rifles is one of the oldest that they are called as sentinels of hills, friends of people, right? So these are some things. Now what happened? This Lachit Borfukan, he was just 18-year-old and he was the king of that Assam, that complete state. And he realized that the tribes from Chinese side, they are attacking. And now he wanted to make a very strong, defending team. But now here what happened? He realized his own uncle is corrupted and he is planning to cheat him and the state. So what happened when he caught? He punished his own uncle. He killed his own uncle. That means what? At the age of 18, he had that thing in his mind, in his qualities, that justice. Okay. So today in NDA, they are giving a medal in the name of Lachit Borfukan. The best candidate who is passing out of NDA will be given which medal? Lachit Borfukan. Next, you have another person called as Bhupen Hazarika. You know Lata Mangeshkar? Yes, yeah, fine. Lata Mangeshkar, you know because she has sung in many languages. But here, there is one more legend, a singer, Bhupen Hazarika, who is also a Bharat Ratna winner. Okay, he is also a Bharat Ratna winner. Now, you know Pranab Mukherjee. Yes, Dr. Pranab Mukherjee. Pranab Mukherjee, Bhupen Hazarika, all these people, three people, they got Bharat Ratna at the same time in some years back. This was in news. UPSC, how the question was, I think NDA or CDS. I'm sure NDA or CDS, this was a question asked in UPSC along with Pranab Mukherjee. Okay, along with Pranab Mukherjee, how many people got Bharat Ratna? This was the question. Totally there were three. Okay, totally there were 3. Why 3? Tell me, why not 4? Why India government did not give 4 Bharat Ratna? Yeah. Hmm? Representing 3 lions. Nahin. Okay, the thing is Bharat Ratna, the rules is Bharat Ratna is not given to more than 3 people. This is the rules. Now tell me, can India give more than 3 people? No, right? That is the reason. Okay, if you don't know the current affairs, at least you can know that, okay, along with Pranab Mukherjee, maximum how many people can get? 2. So the question was along. What I did in class in current affairs, I told them to write the Bharat Ratna list. They are all writing, students are writing, they are by hearting. And when they went in exam, there was an option 1, 2, 3, 4. There was an option like this. Okay, everyone in our class they ticked 3. They ticked 3 because they know 3 members. Who are this? Pranab Mukherjee, Bhupen Hazarika, and one more guy. So what our students did in hurry, in anxiety, they ticked 3. Okay, and they are coming out, sir, 3 is the answer. I am very happy that you taught and it came in exam. But what they did? Answer wrong. The question was along with Pranab Mukherjee. So what would be the answer? 2. Okay, at least this was little safer zone. But imagine if the question would be like this: who among the following got Bharat Ratna along with Pranab Mukherjee, a singer? Just a minute. Yes, guys. Check. You got the point here? Now who is this Bhupen Hazarika? You know there is a river called as Brahmaputra. Okay, so what this Assam government did? Okay, near this Brahmaputra they kept his samadhi. Okay, near this Brahmaputra river they kept the samadhi, and Brahmaputra river is always flooded. Anytime the flood can come and it can wash up. Within 6 months again they relocated. This was in news about Bhupen Hazarika. It was just a current affairs. It was in news. But what the examiner has done, they wanted to ask question related to this. Okay, so today again, once again, every year there will be some movie, historical movie popping up in Bollywood. Okay, so now what is the movie? Yes, Gangubai. Yeah, so now who is that Gangubai, Jijabai, Lakshmibai? Okay, so whenever it Bai comes, they are from north, correct? Whenever Amma comes, they are from south, correct? So here our Amma will be not from after freedom, it will be from before freedom. Got the point? Fine. So here, what happens? Two people here, Sir Thomas Roe and William Hawkins. First of all, have you heard about a company called as East India Company? Yeah. Tell me why this company was called as East India Company.
Because it was started
Why this company was?
West Bengal.
Yeah.
First company was started in West Bengal.
Okay.
So that might be the reason. Because Europe is in the west and India is in east. So they might have kept it as East India Company.
Okay. Okay. Any other reason? You can guess it. East India Company. Why this company is called as? How many of you seen Pirates of the Caribbean Sea movies? All the part you have seen. Tell me what in the last part. Okay, the last part. I think there is a mermaid. Mermaid means Kadal Kanni. That scene will come, right? Jack Sparrow. He goes inside the cave, and the fighting is going to start. But on right side there is one team, and on the left side there is one team. Who are those two teams? Yeah, one is Britishers. Another is French. Okay, so in world history, always British and France. Okay, if you see before 1920s, okay, before 1920s, or you can say before 1900. Before 1900, these two people were like arch rivals. British were they wanted to do business. French they also wanted to do business. So they were all like enemies always in the international market because they want to catch market and they want to become rich. Then France also want to become rich. Why Vasco da Gama is coming to India? One day he got a dream that he has to go to India. Is it something like that?
No.
So why Vasco da Gama is coming here?
Trade.
Yeah. Why America is named as America? Hmm? In your home also there is one animal from America. In your home, maybe it is here also. Yeah. Cockroach. Okay. Cockroach is native of America. Understood? So if you go and check the biological name of cockroach, it is written as America. Okay, what is the biological name of cockroach here? America. Now, how, this is what it is. First, let us try to understand why this name East India Company was given. So, is there any company called as West India Company, or okay? So, this is a company called as British East India Company. Okay, British East India Company. Have you heard a king or a leader called as Napoleon?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me, he's from which country?
France.
France. Okay. So what happened with him and the British?
There were multiple battles
Hmm.
to capture the British channel.
Yes, English channel.
British channel, but Napoleon could not succeed doing that.
Okay,
Because,
why?
Because they were away from. I mean, British had good navy, but Napoleon did not. Napoleon had good army, but he didn't have that succeeding navy to fight in
Yes,
English channel.
very good. On 19th of February, India celebrated a Jayanti. What is that? Everyone's status was there. Yeah, Facebook everywhere. On 19th of February, today's 21st, right? 2 days back. And great Indian leader. Correct, correct. Chhatrapati Shivaji's birthday. Okay. Tell me, on which day do we celebrate Indian Navy Day?
No, December 4th.
December
Four.
4. Okay. Why?
Because no, why?
Hmm. Why? Because in 1971, Indian Navy attacked Pakistan, right? And we were like, just if India would have decided on that particular day. See, December 3, India declared war on Pakistan.
Pakistan.
The war was on East Pakistan. East Pakistan is Bangladesh.
Bangladesh.
But what Indian Navy did, we had three command. Okay, Eastern Command, Southern Command, and Western Command. Western Command commander, what he did, he know that East Pakistan is going to war. So definitely this West Pakistan will attack this Gujarat and all this area. Okay, this is called as leadership. Okay.
Supplies should go through.
Yeah. Now war is here. So the smartness is that you have to make the other side safe. Okay. So what Indian Navy did immediately, silently, without knowing, they are just few kilometers away from Karachi. Just few kilometers away from Karachi at night time. Yeah, this is the situation. And this, see, December 3, Indira Gandhi told we are with war with Pakistan. December 4, here we are, Indian Navy we are. And the moment the war started, Indian Navy attacked Pakistan and they told, okay, stop, don't want. Otherwise, Pakistan will be gone from map itself. So we stopped it. And within 13 days, what happened? When Pakistan was shocked to see that Indian Navy is attacking from Arabian Sea, when they knew that we cannot go cross this land and go and attack India, they told, okay, I'm sorry. Here what happened? Some Pakistan generals were there. Okay, Pakistan generals were there. What they did, they gave a brave speech. Chalo dekhenge, we'll see what happens. Come on, India, fight with me, this and that. And they were thinking that this Pakistan will come and help. Okay, and when India cut off this, when India cut off this support, this general could not do anything. They could not get weapons. They surrendered. That is the only reason, they lost the war. And East Pakistan was born as Bangladesh. Okay, this is what it is. In history, past 100 years, the country which has the strongest navy is the most powerful country. That's why what India is doing, India wants to make its navy strong. Okay, I think today there is a naval meet. Yes, President command, right? Yeah, President is going to see that. So the country which has the most strongest navy is the most powerful country. So in history, if you see why Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj was the most powerful king, because he had the most powerful navy. Why Chera Chola Pandyas? Okay, in this Cholas were the most powerful. Why? Because they had the strongest navy. These Cholas, they have taken, this is India. From here, they have taken control about all this Thailand, Cambodia, Indonesia, Sumatra. Complete Sumatra island was under the control of Cholas. Why they were able to do it? Because of strong navy. Okay, today if you go in Malaysia, one of the official languages is Tamil. What is that? Malaysia official language is what? Tamil. Understood? So this is what is the power of navy. Now what happens? I'll tell you a story about Napoleon. In French Revolution, British were very happy. British were very happy. They were praying that the France should fall. Julius Caesar and all this king, have you heard? They're all from this France. So all these kings should fall. And there was a king called as Louis. After Louis, what happened? There is one person called as Maximilian. Okay, rose by Maximilian. He comes to power from Jacobean party. And after this comes a person Napoleon. And now he is called as Little Corporal. He is called as what? Little Corporal. So now when the Napoleon came to power, he started expanding this French territory.
Sir, but I have a doubt. But he was general of this Max Napoleon before.
See, he was general of Louis also. Okay, he was a soldier. He was a colonel or that kind of rank under this King Louis. Okay, so when Louis was ruling, they used to get a message. The French king used to get a message that French soldier officer, he went to this area, he captured, he is the victorious. So this news is coming in France. People of France, they are happy. So now this is going on one side. Suddenly political problem. One government is falling, other government is coming to power. But this government did not disturb this army. And this army started capturing the whole Europe. Okay, and people are so happy that yes, we are the greatest. Okay, slowly this thing happens, and one day when this Maximilian also dies, now what happens? There is no leader, no vacancy. There is no powerful person here. So now Napoleon says that I am the ruler. And now he is continuing with that expansion policy. He is trying to capture the whole of Europe. He wants to capture the British also. Now there is a fight between British and France. Okay, the fight is very serious. And now what happens? Britishers did a smart move. Okay, I don't know how far it is true. I have read somewhere, but I don't believe in this kind of story. But this is what has happened. Now, what is the thing here? British knew that Napoleon is afraid of cats. Napoleon is afraid of what? Cats. Now, why Napoleon was afraid of cats? One day when he was a baby, he was sleeping in his room, and suddenly one big cat from roof, it fell on his chest. And the moment he opened his eyes, this Napoleon, baby Napoleon opened his eyes, he saw cat's face very close, eyes, the teeth and all these things. He was afraid. From that day, whenever he see cats, he had some phobia. People when they see cockroach, they start flying before the cockroach flies, right? Like that, Napoleon, he has some fear looking at cats. So these things happened. And now the Britishers, they knew that, okay, this is the weak point. I have to attack him psychologically. And now the battle here, it is in ships. The French ships and the British ships. Okay, the British ships and the French ship, they are in the waters. And now the French Napoleon is here with all his officers and sailors here. And now he's ready to attack. But they are waiting for who will be the first one to shoot. So this Napoleon, he waited for a long time. He could not see any reaction from the British ships. So what he did, he took a binocular. Okay, and he took a binocular and he's watching in this. This ship was full of cats. Okay, this ship was full of cats. The moment he saw, he had some phobia. He got psychologically disturbed, and when he could not take decisions properly, and then at that time Britishers attacked and he lost. This is the story. I don't know how far it is true. I have read somewhere, but this is something happened. But the real thing what happened is that there was a battle called as Battle of Waterloo. What is that? Battle of Waterloo. This is your UPSC question. And this was asked previously, which was the decisive battle where the British took control over the complete territory? Answer is Waterloo. Understood? Take it down. Battle of Waterloo. This is the battle which took place between the British and the French. British and the French. Battle of Waterloo. Over. Battle of Waterloo. Okay. Next, in India also British and French, they were fighting among themselves. Finally, there was a battle called as Battle of Mandy Wash. Okay, Battle of Mandy Wash. This Battle of Mandy Wash was the final decisive battle. Battle of Mandy Wash was the final decisive battle. in India. Okay, Mandy was in India. Okay.
And even British had a good ties with Russia also. So even because French could not totally invade Russia.
Yes,
Because
yes.
Russia was also because
Yeah, yeah. See, now British and France, they were always fighting. Some 100 years back, they were always fighting. They were the enemy. In Europe, they were the enemy. So what happened? Both will call the help of Russia. But British will also go, France will also go. And Russia will play a game like, okay, okay, don't fight, Big Brother game. Okay, like this. Now, what happened? Everything was going on fine. And during First World War, okay, during First World War, Germany, Italy, and Turkey, they started uniting and they told, I will attack whom? Britishers. And Germany told that first, if I want to attack British, I have to take control of the France also. So now what happens? For this Germany enemy, they have two enemy, British and France. But this British and France, they have one common enemy. Who is that? Germany. So enemy's enemy is my friend. So what this British and France did? We both are friends. Okay. They join hands together and they are telling we both are friends. So from World War One, British and France they become enemy. And Russia is playing Big Brother game. Okay, Tsar of Russia. Okay, Nicholas is telling that okay, okay, don't worry, you are friends. I am happy. Suddenly, what Germany is doing? Okay, Russia, I will attack you also. Okay, what Germany did? I'll attack you. So now Russia told, okay, we three are friends. Okay, so this is what happened. So in World War One and USA, okay, USA is here. Imagine USA is here. This is Europe. This is Russia. Problem was going on here. USA, there was no problem, but it was dragged into it. It was dragged into it, and they all fought a war. Everything got over. Now again, for some years, there is a treaty called the Treaty of Versailles. Have you heard Treaty of Versailles? Okay, this is what it is. In 1919, it was signed. Now after this, again 1940, Second World War started. Again, Germany, Italy, they all took fight against this British, France and Russia and US. Okay, so this is what happened. Now, after this Second World War, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, bombs and all. Now, what happened? Here, United Nation organization started. What started? United Nation organization. Under this, there is one more organization called as United Nation Security Council. United Nation Security Council. Here you have permanent and non-permanent countries. Now, in these permanent countries, you have USA, Russia, correct? Russia, France, Britain, and China. So they all told that okay, we are all friends. We are all friends. Now we will become a permanent country members. Okay, this was the idea. Now what happened? Now Russia is telling today, 2022. What Russia is telling? I am going to attack Ukraine. What I am going to do? I am going to attack Ukraine. So now Russia is deciding to attack Ukraine. But now Ukraine is telling I am a member of NATO. I'm a member of NATO. So when NATO is an issue, USA will come to see, right? Now USA is telling Russia, you back off. Okay, USA and Russia, they are like having fight. Now in this fight, who is playing the game of Big Brother? France. Okay, who is playing the game of Big Brother? France. Now the France is telling, okay, you both don't fight. Okay, you both don't fight. Now on the other side, this issue is going on, but the most worrying country is UK. They have problem in their home. They'll not discuss their problem. They'll always discuss what is happening in the neighbor's home. Okay, you check any news channel, BBC, any Western media, they will say that in Africa the president gone. In Africa terrorist attack. In Somalia people are dying with hunger. In Yemen people are dying with hunger. So here what is happening in England? In here in England, the prince of that country, he is raping one woman. That news they are not telling. He raped. Okay, he raped few years back, and now he's telling, "I will give you blood money. I'll give money. So whatever money you want, you take it." Elizabeth is telling that, "Okay, you are not a king now." She removed. Again, after 10 days, when he agreed for paying the money, again she brought it. Why these news channel are not telling this? Okay, so this is what is the media. Okay, so now did you understand what is happening? What is happening today? Now, suppose if there is an issue, if there is a war, so whatever, see, war will be among these countries: Russia, France, Britain, China, USA. Now, what is happening? China, China conducted Winter Olympics, correct? Yeah, it is conducting Winter Olympics. No country came. USA told, I am not going to come. Because of you, Corona came. Okay, my economy gone. So why should I come and play Winter Olympics? I will not come. USA told, I will not come. So when USA is not going, what USA will do? The countries which are supporting USA, they will also not go. So many countries did not go. Now China was angry. So at this time, what Russia did, you don't worry, I will come and play. Okay, so Russia is going and playing Winter Olympics with China. Okay, and now, so on the one side, Russia and China, this is the friendship game, and just few months before, Galwan Valley. Okay, Galwan, when India had fight with the Chinese, right? Fight with Chinese army. India told China, you be aware of me. I have Sukhoi 30, all this thing, and Russia will come and attack you. Okay, they are on top. Today, what is happening? Russia is telling, I am friend with China. Okay, so this is what is the international affairs. It keeps coming and going. There won't be any major war or fight or something like that. The only country which will be suffering is the third world countries, which is in Africa. You got the point? Okay. So we were talking about a movie that is what is that? Pirate of the Caribbean Sea, and on two sides there were, you know, this is North America, South America, Europe, Africa, and this is Asia. This is Australia. Okay. So in that movie, it is like a mythological movie. It's a fictional movie. Fictional movie. It's not true. Some stories are like made. So now here, what happened in the international politics? There was a guy called as Pope. He is the head of the Christians all over the world. France is a country which follow Christianity. Britain, they also follow Christianity. But the merchants, okay, those days there was no Supreme Court or International Court of Justice. So the merchants, they will go to different part of this world. Okay, see, from this country, Asia, Iran, Iraq, long ago, there was a king, Muhammad of Ghazni. He came to India, he became the richest king. Muhammad Ghori comes, he becomes the richest king. So now here in Europe, there was a myth that there is a land in this world that is called as India, and if you go there, you will find gold everywhere. You will find gold. The country is so rich. There is temple, and on that temple, gold is kept. Okay, they are talking like this. For example, Tirupati, right? Imagine today they have so much of security. 100 years back, was there any security? No. Okay, so what happened? If you go in a temple, the goddess, the statue is having a lot of gold. So it is so rich. So this was a talk going on one side. Second talk going on was on pepper. Okay, spice. Okay, tell me, why do we require spice? Yeah, Andhra food, you know, Andhra without spicy they don't eat. Yeah, tasty. Indians are the only one which will not think about their diet, how many calories, how many proteins, how many carbohydrates they are going to take.
But
They think about taste.
it
Yeah,
is believed that having spice it promotes immune system in our body.
yeah, it is there. But I'm telling any other use of spice. Yeah. Okay, you go to a fish shop to buy fish or something or meat. They apply something on that body. What do they apply?
Salt.
Yeah.
Salt.
Salt. Okay, they apply salt. Now, what happens if you take a meat? Okay, if you take a flesh, and on that flesh, if you apply the spice, okay, something like this, it will not get spoiled for some few days. Okay, yeah, it is like an added preservative, natural preservative. So this pepper, this spice is found like in more quantity here in India because of the climatic condition. It was found here in India. So what used to happen from many years? This is Europe, this is India. So from India, the spice used to go from sea route also and from land route also. So this is India, this is Pakistan, Afghanistan. If you go straight here, then you have a country here that is called as Turkey. What is that? Turkey. So Turkey is the country which connects Europe and Asia. This is Europe and this is what? Asia. So from here, the king or these Britishers or all these people, before Britishers, I'm telling, people used to take spices, they have to travel here, they go to Europe, they take money, and from Europe, the products were brought and sold in India. This was going on. Suddenly, here in Turkey, there was a new king. What this king told, if you want to take these spices, you have to pay me tax. And from here also, he used to pay tax. He used to ask tax. So double tax it happened. For one product, tax here and tax here. They could not bring anything from Europe also. So when this land route was blocked, So these Europeans, they started searching for some other routes. So that's the reason many people, they started going in different direction. One person, he left Europe, he went straight. Some 20 days he traveled, he hit one land, and he was so happy that yes, I am the first person in the world to find India via sea route. He goes to Europe and he says that yes, I found Indian, I found Indians. They are here only, 20 days only. So now the Europeans are saying, tell me how these people are looking. So this guy is telling that they are very tall, they are white in color, okay, their nose is very sharp, they are red in color, okay, they look terrific, okay, like this. So now Europeans, they are taking out the book which was written by Megasthenes. What is that Megasthenes book? Indica. Megasthenes came during whose rule? Chandragupta Maurya, right? So Chandragupta Maurya's rule, he has come to India and he has seen how Indians look. He has written in book. So when they are cross-checking, red color? No, here it is written black color. Okay, so who is wrong? Megasthenes is wrong or he is wrong? So then when the doubts came, okay, when the doubt was there, then they realized it is not India, it is something, a separate new land which he has discovered. Okay, and that guy was Amerigo. Okay, have you heard Columbus?
Columbus reached West India.
Yes. So now these guys, they are going and they are telling this is Indians. But now they are telling no, 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 this is not India. Because there is no sign, there is no coconut tree here. In Kerala, without coconut oil, they don't survive. Right? So this is not an India. So they told, okay, these are Red Indians. They are what? Red Indians. So all Americans, they are called as what? Red Indians. This is how the name comes to them. Red Indians are the native of Americans. Okay, like this. Then one guy is telling, okay, I'll go to different place. So he hit an island and he saw coconut tree and he was happy. And he saw, oh, black people are also there. So this is India, this is India. Okay, so he went to Europe and he's telling that black people, coconut tree, everything. And when they cross check what is the height, they are above 6 feet. Okay, 6.5, Usain Bolt, all Usain Bolt here. So now, then the people, they realize, no, 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 this is not India, this is West India. West India. So West Indies, like this it name came. In this rat race, now the competition started. Who will hit India first and who will do business first? So one guy, he came here and he goes to South Africa. Okay, he goes to South Africa and South Africa people, they look like us. Okay, so now he was happy, wow, this is India. But when he cross-checked the language and etc., these people, they told, see, whatever you are looking for, go straight. Okay, wait for the month of June because the monsoon winds will come. Okay, wait for it. And when the wind is coming, keep going straight, you will hit a land after 10-20 days. So he goes here straight, hits a land, that is Calicut. What is that? Calicut. Now he hits that land and he realizes, okay, coconut trees, people are short, people are speaking different language, okay, they are half naked. Like this, he gets to know. But in order to confirm, from Calicut, he again goes to Goa. He again goes to Goa. He goes there, he see, and then he confirms, yes, this is India. That person was Vasco da Gama. Who was that? Vasco da Gama. So that's the reason. If you ask who is the first European who discovered India, Vasco da Gama. Okay, like in modern history. If the question is who is the first king who invaded India, Alexander. Okay, who is the first Muslim king? Muhammad bin Qasim. Okay, like that. So this is the issue. So for the purpose of pepper, Dutch people, they came first. Who came first? Dutch people, they came first. And he goes and he informs to the Europeans that I found India. You have to go like this. Okay. And today here there is one canal called as which canal? Swiss Canal. Swiss Canal was started in 1869. Which year? 1869. The year when Mahatma Gandhi was born. Mahatma Gandhi was just a child, and here Swiss Canal was built. So when the Swiss Canal was built, the ships started coming up from this route. Instead of taking this route, they started coming from this route. 7,000 kilometers were reduced. How much?
7,000.
7,000 kilometers were reduced. So this is one. So now British started coming, French started coming, Dutch people are there, so many people are there, everything is going on. And now Dutch people, they are not powerful. Portuguese and all, they don't have weapons, guns they don't have. So Britishers and France, they are coming in India and they want to do business. They are attacking one among other. And now in this game, the small kings, no, Dutch people, they could not withhold this fight. They told, okay, I'm going to leave this place. Only for pepper you are fighting, right? I don't want this pepper. And they told, let me go ahead and see. So what happened? If they go a little ahead, here these Dutch people and Portuguese people, they found a small island, and when they saw, went and see that small island, they saw this island is having more pepper compared to Kerala. Okay, they have more spices compared to this Kerala in India. So what they did, okay, this secret we will not tell anyone. Okay, Portuguese and these people, they didn't tell from where they are buying spices, and they named this island as Spice Island. Today, if in Google, if you type where is Spice Island, it will show you. So the name for Spice Island, it came like that. Understood? So now what happened? Here in India, Britishers are fighting, French are fighting, 300 years they are ruling, but silently these Portuguese people are going, they are taking spices and they are doing business there in Europe. So this is what happened. Now here in these places, okay, in America, in South America, French were also there, Britishers were also there. Suppose if a ship is going, French ship is going from here and British ship is coming from here, they will attack, they will fight in the ocean, Atlantic Ocean, they will fight. And now they don't know where to go. They will go to Pope. Okay, they will go to Pope. And now always there will be a dispute. Everyone, these France and British people, they will create problem. Now the Pope got angry. The Pope is telling, okay, do one thing. He took a world map and he drew a line. In center, he drew a line. Okay, drawing a line. Now the Pope is telling, this eastern part, let the British take control. Eastern part, British take control, and this western part, let the French France people take control. So now what happened? The companies which are going to start, it will be starting in the eastern part. Okay, so here one company under the leadership of William Hawkins and Sir Thomas Roe, they came to India, and that is how the name started, British East India Company. Understood? British East India Company. We also had French East India Company. Okay, we also had French East India Company, but it was defeated. After Tipu Sultan and all these people died, it was defeated. And there is a battle called as Battle of Adyar. Robert Clive and all these people. So this is what happens. So today if you go and check in South America, people they speak Spanish language. They speak French language. Why? Because the French and the Spanish they ruled here. Understood? So this is what it is. So you got the point now how this British East India Company the name came, and now how they are starting to rule. So 1600 Jahangir he was the ruler, and he gave the permission in Surat. Okay, which place? Surat. Surat. Britishers they came in Surat. Remember this place. Okay, Surat is in Gujarat. And which river flows in Surat? Hmm. No. Luni is in Rajasthan. It never comes. It disappears in Ran of Kutch. It is Tapi. Okay, so now here what happens? Slowly there is fight between French. This is called as Carnatic War. Which war it is? Carnatic War. This war is between French and the Britishers. Okay, and it is happening in which country?
India.
India. On one side, this is ruled by this South India was ruled by Palayakarar. Okay, Palayakarar, or in English we call it as Polygar. Okay, in English textbook, okay, they have mentioned a word called as Polygar. But in Tamil, the right pronunciation is Palayakarar. And here the most famous Palayakarar was Veerabandya Kattabomman, correct? Okay, Veerabandya Kattabomman. Now, if you check the history of this guy, okay, he was not, he was one of the Jamindar. Okay, and if you check whether he was a freedom fighter, did he kill anyone and rule? It is nothing like that. He just fight for the tax rights. Okay, like this you have tax rights in different states in India. Now, when you are preparing for UPSC, you need to remember everyone. Okay, you need to remember everyone. Tax, temple entry. Not only Raja Ram Mohan Roy, here also we have Sri Narayan Guru. Understood? So what is that? So now here, these Indian rulers, they are watching. From Europe, they came here to do business and they are fighting among one another. So sad. Okay, Indian rulers are watching. Means what is happening here? எங்க இருந்தோ வந்து இந்தியால வந்து அவங்களுக்குள்ள சண்டை போடுறாங்க. Okay, so it was like a game, IPL match. Slowly what happened? French and British, when they got over, when the battle of Mandy was, I told you right now, right? When the battle of Mandy was, French were rooted out, Britishers became supreme. Now Britishers, they had money. They are going and talking with the king. Now they started ruling, they started giving money, and slowly there is an incident of black hole tragedy. What is this black hole tragedy?
Sir, that king knows that he will be catching that British soldiers, sir, and whole soldiers will be dying.
Okay.
So British will be fighting that thing.
Okay. So this is where your modern history starts. Black hole tragedy, what happens and why Britishers started attacking Indians and why only in north, why not in south? Okay, what was the difference between north and south? Okay, so these are all the things that we'll see after the break. Okay, you take a break and we uh, drink tea or coffee something because it will take a long session. There is a long story. You need to remember a lot of facts. Okay, chalo.